Hey guys, it's just a random video that I wanted to put together to show some stuff some stuff with Zod, but just some random, did you know type stuff and just some tips for the whole game. And this is obviously just a local stream on my home computer, so it's very willy-nilly. It's not edited, so I'm just going to do it as I go. First off, I want to talk about a couple of things. There's talk out there that Zod's AntiAir game is not very good. Why? That is true against, Doomsday's body splash. You can't down to Doomsday's body splash. You can't down to, Aquaman's perfectly placed jump into, or actually even averagely placed jump into. There's a lot of moves you just basically can't down to. Like a prime example, how many characters of yours can just straight up, down to Batman's jump to? Not that many. Actually, however, Zod can 100% anti-air or evade the jump to, and all the other jumping attacks I just described. I'm not talking about backdashing it. I'm not talking about forward dashing it. That is an option, but I'm talking about sitting here where I am right now, or right here, or wherever he wants to be, and I will make that sucker not hit me. I will probably end up hitting him and getting a full combo setup instead. So let me show you guys some of this. This works with people. This works with a few characters in the game, and I'll explain it as I go. So let me go ahead and just kind of record this turd doing some jump twos. I'm going to try to get it kind of low to the ground, because you don't want to do this crap, because he'll pull the staff back, before he even hits you. So I'm going to go right there, right, get around the crevice. All right, now watch this. Okay, so I'm going to get right here where the jump two would hit me. Well, maybe, no. Maybe I didn't do it. Okay, there we go. See, the jump two beat my down two. Yeah, I beat it again. Okay, and then sometimes I beat it. Okay, so that's, so it's willy-nilly if it's going to work or not. Let me show you what really works. See, it either hit, and actually I'll do a follow-up after that. You can do a full combo. I'm just doing it to keep it short. You can do stuff like this. Treat summon. You can take the combo, whatnot. So what I'm talking about is characters that have this down 3, like Wonder Woman. There's a few other characters. Yeah, I'm trying to get like max range to where I can show you it's not going to hit me. Well, then, yeah, let me program a better jump into. I'm going to get right to the ground, like that. All right, let's see right here, like that. See, it whiffed, like that. I'll get the max range. Let's see how it works at max range. Oh, okay, it hits at max range. I'll move in a little bit, it'll work. And see, if I do it earlier, no matter what, I'm going to win out. I'm trying to get at max range and test it. See, max range, it works. And again, it's a hard, obviously a hard knockdown. It creates an ambiguous cross-up setup with Zod. See how I crossed over that time? That was cool. It depends on the cross-up you use. And the interesting thing about the cross-up is you don't have to do it like way early. You can do it delayed, so it doesn't give your opponent, say you didn't know I was going to cross up. So, all right, that's one thing I want to show you guys is, so that works against Doomsday's body splash. It works against, heck, I'll just show you after this. Actually, what I'm talking about, let me go show you now, because I want to come back to Aquaman and talk about a lot of things with that character as well. Some of it specifically to Zod, some of it specifically to other characters, and just general gameplay. But just kind of show you this stuff. I'll show you Doomsday just really quick, and I'll show you Batman's jump 2. It seems like that and Aquaman's jump into are like the 3 main attacks. Are just like hella hard to evade and dodge. But if you have a character like Wonder Woman or Zod with that kind of down 3, then that's really all that you need. All right, so let's put this guy in record. Yeah, body splash. Okay, so I down 2, up, stuffed. I try early. Oh, trades, but he wins the trade. But if I do this, thanks, Doomsday. See? I'm even doing late. So you can just sit there and wait and see if he does jump in 3 or body splash. And see, right above my head, look at that. If I try to uppercut, you can uppercut a Doomsday right above your head, but it's best to just do this and evade the thing. And now you're kind of like in a 50-50 situation. Do like this move, which is 10 frames and it's +2 on block, and set up other moves. But see, it just completely evades the hitbox. So it's nice. Sometimes you can do that, let them cross over. Okay, so anyway, that's enough of that. You get the picture. Same thing with Batman, same thing with all the jump twos. I don't need to go through all the characters' dominant jump twos and show you, but I want to get back to the real nitty gritty of some stuff I want to show people in this video and just kind of get people to kind of evolve their gameplay. I'm trying to personally involve my gameplay, so I'm just trying to share this information. A little bit inspired by the KTP podcast, so we're talking about people are too concerned with matchup numbers. They need to focus on more, what can you do in XYZ situations with every single character in the game? You know, those kind of situations. So some things about Aquaman. Let me show you this. You can backdash that. You can. It doesn't just work with every character. And actually, you know what? Let me send him to block. I'm gonna hold down. All right, watch this. Oops, I thought I did too late. And you can actually punish. That's a punish. So Zod can actually chill. You get 18% punish. And now you're full screen away. And that's kind of where Zod wants him in this matchup, depending on the situation. So other things you can do, you can backdash. Well, let me just show you this. Yeah. Oops. And it's cool if you mess up. Sometimes you just block it. The trick is wait till the hand's up in the air. Oops. There it is. Yes, I'm still working on it, but it's whatever. Oops. Okay, that was it. Usually, yeah, you do it too early. I felt it that time. Now. Now. Oh, it's early. Yeah, now. 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 Oh, early. Now. 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 Okay, good. So it's really when the hand's above the crown of his head. Watch the crown of his head. Watch what happens when I do it too early. Yeah. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so you know you can backdash moves like that. That's I'm doing that move because it's one of the hardest moves to backdash. But all these moves like Killer Frost's ground spike and things like that, Sinestro Shackles. Although who the hell would backdash that one? It's -24 on block or whatever it is, -21. But moves like this where you can backdash and in most ranges punish. You have a ground attack like Martian Manhunter or a Zod attack. You can dash. Shield stance with Wonder Woman, you can do a back two. I mean, if lasso stance, you can do back two. With shield stance, you can do the charge. There's just a couple of things. Raven can backdash. Speaking of Raven, let me show you this real quick. While we're kind of still on the subject of using down threes to evade certain things in the game, I think it's really helpful for Zod and for other characters to know that there's options against Raven to do so as well. Let me show you this. So, what is it? Wake up mode. I think it's, yeah, Soulcrush. Watch this. See? Down three actually dodges. The hitbox goes even lower than mid, so it actually dodges the Soulcrush. Here, let me just duck it. You can actually notice I'm going to get chipped down on block. See? I got chipped. I duck it. But what if I do this? And every knockdown I'm doing is a cross-up ambiguous setup. That's all I'm doing. I don't have to dash. I can just do it at this range. So that's good to know. And it's not even that hard. All right, so some other things I want to show you guys. Hell, we're on the down three subject, so let's talk about more down three stuff. In the Ares matchup, people with this type of down three can dodge the meter burn fireball. It has one of the largest projectile hitboxes ever, it seems like. So I'll just show this real quick. And then we'll move on and get into some other stuff that I want to show. People might not know. Actually, one of them is on this stage. Okay, let's see. All right. Fireball. 14% fireball. Dodged. Making waste meter for nothing. You don't need to take what is it, 2% on chip or 2.5? Oh, 2.75 on chip. Jesus. So, making waste of our meter. If you had a character with this ability, I mean, obviously you can just jump it. Oh, you can't do it. Yeah. All right, hold on. I mean, obviously you can jump it if you're other character, but it feels really nice to be able to down three that kind of stuff. It's not that hard. Obviously, it's very easy. Okay, let me show you something else in this stage. This is kind of cool for Zod. Let me stop Ares from throwing stuff. Okay. I'm going to throw the motorcycle, and I want you guys to watch what I do. Just in case I'll show it multiple times. I'm not going to ever come back to the ground until after I jump in on an invisible wall. Watch this. You guys see that? It's actually kind of cool for a lot of reasons. Because say, for Zod, if I'm in a Green Lantern versus Zod matchup or Aquaman matchup, basically it throws them off. Because it's like a 50-50 if I'm going to take that free jump in the invisible wall, or I'm going to go to the ground faster to do some kind of like sidearm attack or something, or, you know, far laser. So, see what I mean? I can like fly in the air for a second longer. It throws off the timing. Like, oh, missile? Okay. Like if he does like a wake up missile, I can see it, read it, and okay, fast fireball, punish. You know, so it's actually kind of cool. If I don't do it, you know, just float to the ground, yada yada. So that's just like and obviously that's a glitch, it's a bug, but whatever. Still cool. This works with every character. Basically, you just hold out back, and whee, double jump, invisible wall. Doesn't make sense, but whatever. Cool. Let's go to the next thing I want to show, guys. Certain moves in this game are punishable if you stand block. And some of them, and those same moves are safe as hell if you crouch block it. I'll use Harley, for example. Okay, check this out. What's your deal? Let's see. Oh, not that. What is it? Sorry, I don't know her crap. And I'm going to hold down to block. Okay, now watch this. I'm going to mash down one. You can actually hear me mash. Watch this. And it's okay to mash. I'll show you what. See? It doesn't punish. But watch when I stand block. Look at that. And what does that mean? Oh, missed it. Oops. Okay, stand block. Look at that. Oh, no, that didn't count. Oops, hold on a second. There we go. Oh, because there's such a gap between down one meter burn laser, she can block again. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, so I gotta do that, the actual full combo. Oh, hold on a second. I'm screwing this up. You'll get it. There it goes. Anyway. So, I couldn't do that. See? Alright. Just takes a little bit to get the timing down. But with this, you can't. There's no way you can. See, I mashed the hell out of it, and it's not going to come out. Watch this. See? You can mash the hell out of that. It'll come out every time. See? So certain moves in this game, it's interesting how weird, and it's a tighter window. But what it is like some moves. Actually, I don't know what it is, but what I'm guessing is just stand block has different properties. I gotta be faster. There it is. Oh, did too fast. There it is. Oh, too fast again. I hate that. There it goes. Did you guys get the point? Mess with that. It's a little bit easier versus Aquaman. Let me show you this. And sorry, there's no music to this video. I'm just doing this kind of willy-nilly. That's just kind of dry run podcast, little simple thing, just kind of show some people some stuff. Here we go. Let me record this. Cool. Now, if you block this stand or ducking, look how far he goes back. Okay, this move is actually -11. The meter burn version and the normal version is -11. If I block it crouching, watch this while I'm standing. Oops, I hate that. I always lose count. Look at that. It's a punish. You can actually punish Aquaman. Oh, because I blocked it crouching. I just got to do it immediately. See? You can actually punish him. Yep, and then from that kind of stuff, you can do things like that kind of combo. Yeah, whatever. You get the point. Anything else I want to show you with Aquaman? No. So the thing about Aquaman, it's kind of cool. Now I'm going to test something right now because I've never tested it. I've just kind of in theory thought about it. But characters like Green Lantern, he can do back one. With what I just showed you, he could do like back 1-2, back 1-3 combos, back one lift, things like that off a block. Trident Rush, which means Aquaman can never do that cheap ass move ever again in some of those matchups. Now, one thing I didn't show you is the reason why I was able to punish it was because I had Aquaman constantly press forward while actually like doing the Trident Rush, and that brings him closest to the opponent that he can possibly get to. Now the thing is, if they don't do that, then you actually do want to read it and duck it, and then the last couple of Trident Rush swings will whiff, and then you can just straight up punish it with, with Zod, I would punish it with Meter Burn Phantom Strike, low Meter Burn Laser, Zod Charge, something like that. But yeah, so if you duck those final 2-3 Trident Rush hits, then they're gonna whiff over your head. Then you can stand up and then punish it. So there's like so now that's creating a 50-50 punish game against the Trident Rush. All right, so let me show you guys something else. I don't want to talk about this yet. Let's see. Here's something weird I want to show you. Oh, yeah. Okay, I was going to go back to the Martian Manhunter Aquaman thing. I'll do this real quick and then make it quick. It seems like a lot of people don't understand that these moves are parryable. That's a Meter Burn teleport. You can totally parry the Meter Burn teleport. That's awesome. And I know K7, for some reason, K7 seems like the only person left on Earth who didn't know about this. But if you duck it, the first hit's a mid, the second hit's a high, and that's how you punish it. Now, here's my tip for everyone versus Flash. Get a punish that works for both options of torpedo. Because what's going to happen, again, when you're playing great Flash players, is they're going to mix you up heavy. They're going to mix you up heavy up close, this, and you're going to be so mind-fucked by their pressure. You're just, you're not thinking about torpedo really. But if you had a way to duck and block both options of torpedo and cover a punish that covers both distances of which ones you do, then that's huge. I mean, you can get huge combos like off this. Let's see what I can get. Yeah, I mean that's a Meter Burn torpedo punish. 43. Okay, and then but see, here's the problem. I can't do that combo if he were to trick me up and do normal torpedo and I didn't respond well enough. So let's do this. See, so I'm going to start using my 4-2-1 because that's going to reach both options. So anytime I see a torpedo, I'm going to do this kind of crap right here. Yeah, I'll do some kind of thing like that because that will cover the punish. It'll be, I'll get around 35 to 40% depending on my meter usage plus the trait setup, and that will cover both torpedo punishes. So my recommendation versus flashes is just take the torpedo out of the equation. Don't let him get away with an unpunished torpedo. Be able to punish both torpedoes with the same punish because he will mix you up and you'll be like, oh shit, he didn't do the meter burn. I was expecting meter burn. He's sitting on 4 bars of meter. And we're in a close match. I thought he was going to do meter burn, but he just did the normal one. And I just let him get away with it for murder, So just get used to punishing both with the same punish. It's a good tip. Okay, I guess we'll go to, now I've never tested this, but I'm curious. So my whole thing about the 50-50 Trident Rush game with Aquaman, okay, if he constantly presses forward and moves closer to you while doing the Trident Rush, that allows you to punish it close. Now, if he doesn't do it half the time, then you can dunk the last few hits, he'll whiff, and then you can punish him from afar, but it won't be as good as a punish. What I'm thinking with Martian Manhunter is he should be able to block and trade out while blocking, and reach either option no matter what. Oh yeah, 2 should work really well. What's staining 2? 12 frames? That's not going to work because it's minus 11. So we'll see if staining 1 will reach. I'm pretty positive staining 3 will reach. Well, let's try it out. I honestly have no clue. This could be a total fail, but I'm going to try anyway. So I'm going to press 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Just get my normal punch down. Okay, so you can trade up. Yeah. Okay. Oh, you know what? I don't think it made him block afterwards. All right, let's see. Okay, so I press block. Trade up. Oops. Yeah, that's a punish. Okay, so that's with him pressing 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Let me try doing very minimum forwards. Let's see how this works. Oh my god. You're kidding. Wait, how the fuck did I do that? Anyway, yeah, you guys get the picture. All right, so Martian Manhunter can punish either option of the Trident Rush by trading up while blocking. He'll take 15% chip on meter burn because, like I said, just in case you guys didn't catch that, it's 15%. I'll even show that again when I show my next thing. I'll show that again, just make sure people see that. But so basically, people playing as Aquaman, if they have 4 bars a meter and that character has no way of punishing perfectly placed Trident Rushes, you can do jump into back 1-2 meter burn Trident Rush. It builds 80% of a bar and also does over 15% chip. So you could basically get 60% of health taken away on block while building 80 times, 80% times 4. You're building over 3 bars a meter while taking 60% health away on block. That's why this character is a fucking retard. But anyway, I'll leave it there. Character's so stupid. But let's go to, yeah, let me show you guys this real quick. No, I'm busy. Okay. So see, it's 15%. Look at all that chip. That was 1 hit. I'll do it again. This is 1 block move. That's 15%. Let's do it again. So if you block 2 of these, this is how much health you have. You block 3 of these. Let's block 4 of these. Block 5 of these. 6. 7. And you're dead. All right. So I'm gonna do another fun little thing. Let's try this. Okay. Now I'm going to set the meter to normal. Look at the meter. So he's taken off that much life already, yet, and he's done this 3 times, yet he has basically 3 bars of meter right now. So this is the 4th time. Look at the meter. This is the 5th time. This is the 6th time. Look at the meter just coming. This is the 7th. So 7 times to kill me with 2 bars left to spare. That's awesome. Good stuff, guys. That was dumb. All right, so anyway, let me give you guys a quick little Doomsday tip. You guys might not know about this, but the meter burn Venom charge is parryable. The normal charge is parryable. He could be in trait mode and do any of those moves, and they're both parryable. I obviously not going to show that now because Aquaman doesn't have a parry. However, there's something else I want to show you guys. Let me show you guys, if you guys cannot block Earthshaker perfectly every single time, then I have advice. So if you can't block Earthshaker, wait, is it a reversal not on? Let's see. Reversal on. Oh, what? I don't know why he's not doing it. Anyway, I'll just record him. Okay, watch this. So it's all right, it's 2.25 and then 2% low. So it's 4.25. That's the equivalent of 2 projectiles on block. If you just block this move, I know when you get hit by it, it feels devastating. Like you just lost 20% of your life. It just feels like that move. That move is made to look like that. However, look at this. I can just sit here and look at my health. He's not really killing me. It's like 4.25% on block. You know, this is for the tournament player. If you go into a matchup and you're like, oh God, I got to play the best Doomsday in the world. I cannot block or shaker to save my life. My personal advice is block low and then overhead low, because they're going to do down 1 or down 3 first. And so you want to block low first and then just do, you know, and if you can't block the low, don't block the low. Just give it up, because look what happens. If you block incorrectly, look what happens. All of a sudden that 4.25 on chip becomes 12%. So you could have just given up 3 for free, because you know, honest to God, the 10 for 10 rule, you cannot block it 10 for 10 times. You need to give it up. Just give up the 4.25, or you can just suck ass and give up the 12% and die quicker. Look at this. Look at the health. That's a big, big, big difference than giving up just measly old this. Look at this. Look how much quicker you die when you try to do things you're not prepared to do. This is the best tournament advice I can give you versus Doomsday. Go with what you know. Look at this. It doesn't even hurt that bad. Who gives a shit? You block 2 fucking Sinestro fireballs. You know, that's 4% or 2 meters. 4%, big deal. It's the same equivalent of just giving up the low. If you cannot do 10 for 10, block it every single time. Let me see if I can. I don't know, you know, if I can block it right now. I practiced me forever. There it is. Yeah, I got it. Okay, so obviously I'm not going to go to the low, but I see way too many people, top players, man, top players, you know, not giving up, but top players getting hit consistently by the 12% move, or they get hit by the down 1 Earthshake, which is like 15, 16%. You live far longer, guys, if you just block low to check yourself for the first hit, down 1, down 3, and then you just say, F it, I'm going to give up the low. I'll take 4.25 any day over 15 to 16%. So do what you want. That's my tip. What's something else I want to show you guys? People are freaking out about the Bane matchup lately. Let's see if we can talk a little bit about Bane before my phone dies, because I'm recording the audio on Skype. I had some notes here I want to bring up. So the command throw. Let's see if my reversal working now. I take it that's the throw. I don't know. Wait, what's the... Oh, body press. Okay, let's see. There it is. Okay, so here's the deal, guys. You cannot backdash the command throw. You can't duck the command throw. Neutral jump it. Okay, that's what you gotta do. Let's do something else with them. Watch this. Oh, let me get closer. Look at that. So on the Oki game is the most dangerous part of Bane's game. He either has the back 2-3, he either has the overhead, the overhead punch, he has a down 1 overhead punch, he has the command throw. It's a guess. There's no great, phenomenal answer. But if you do get into a situation where you see something like this, you can backdash back 2-3, and that gets you out of that, and you only take 0.10% on chip. So a lot of people, I don't think I've ever seen anyone do this in tournament yet, but that's one thing. And that's something GGA 16-bit showed me. Very helpful. Okay, so what else I want to show you guys? Let's see if you can do anything to the double punch. I don't even know what it's called. Oh, double punch. Okay. Let's see. Wait, what? I'll just record it. I think I'm talking about the meter burn double punch. Oh. The second hit doesn't come out. Oh, never mind. The second hit only comes out if you get hit by it. Okay. So what does that move on block? I didn't know that. No, -5, it's safe. Okay, so regardless, it's safe. So you neutral jump the command throw. You can backdash in between back 2, 3. Here's something else that I want to show you guys. Let's see. Put him in record. So level 1. Okay, it's 24. Level 2, it's 27. So you can do this. Anytime he does level 1, level 2, and you see his ass coming, you can do this. Make it really hurt. Now, it usually puts him in a debuff unless he venoms up again. So you took a little bit of damage, whatever. It's fine. Now, what's really cool about the Zod matchup is this. I don't know many characters in the world that can do this. This is awesome. Oops, let me let him do his thing. Oh, well, it is a punish. Hold on. I'm pretty sure that's a punish. I need to check that because it looks like he moves before, but it seems like I was punishing max intensity when I was playing that guy. Let me see what let me see what the frame data is because I think the grab from Zod is 13 frames. -10. Oh, never mind. You can't punish it. Okay, I'm wrong. End of that. Let's see what else I want to show you guys. I think that's it. But oh, there's an interactive. There's 2 interactable things I want to show you guys. Let's see. We'll go with Zod. Everyone. Where's that idiot? Okay. So any character in the whole game that has a projectile can have a lot of fun with this stage. 7L and TFC really opened my eyes to this stage. It's one of the coolest stages ever. So your opponent can be anywhere in this vicinity, and you could just do this. Like, watch this. You hit him with any kind of projectile that makes him leave the ground. You can do the interactable from full screen away. I didn't realize that. For Zod, that's really cool because that gives me a free trade activation. If I can, actually gives me a pretty decent combo into a stage transition or a trait setup. But yeah, for again, any projectile, you could just, oops. So full screen away. This is goofy. So let's see what else we got here. Oh yeah, let me make him jump. I randomly do this. Let me see, movement mode jump. Yeah, like for example, you could just do like this here. Oh my god, this looks dumb. It's like me. Oh my god. Yeah, so if you hit him like in the air with any kind of projectile, then like, you know, Hot Girl's a hammer toss in the air, Green Arrow's arrows, Deathstroke's guns, anything like that. You can make him go the interactable full screen away in the air from pretty far away. I mean, it's a pretty wide range, so just play with it. Here's the last thing I want to show you guys. It seems like a lot of people still don't do this with their utility characters like Deathstroke. This is actually by far the best stage for Deathstroke, in my opinion, or Fierce Aircraft. A Hall of Justice. So with that Goomba, if you press the interactable button once and just let it go, the Goomba goes immediately after. But a lot of people forget that you can actually control the Goomba. You're just going to press it once, you got it. Explodes. Okay. But I can also do this. You can also press it, and you can hold it. You know, you can do whatever. I'm holding it. I'm holding the interactive button. But after like 5 or 6 seconds, it seems the Goomba, you know, has like an automatic timer and goes away. Now, you can also do this kind of stuff. Watch the damage. Oops. I can get more than that. That's 62? Yeah, 62%. And I think you probably get more. Oops, oops. so used to hitting trait with Zod. What was that? 65. Okay, so 65% with a cross up with the Goomba. And you know, I mean, you don't see me doing that, but I could, you know, do this all day. You know, just cross them up and blows them up on wake up. I got 28%. So if you get a Goomba, like I don't know, I'd probably do some cheap shit like this. Oh, let me do it again. If I get a Goomba like right here, I would just do this shit all day. Anyway, all right, that's in the little stuff I want to show you guys. Just some quick stuff that you might not know. Hopefully, 1 or 2 or 3 things that maybe could have shown to you that would help you guys. But anyway, I'm out. It's Pig of the Hut. See you guys later for the next, whenever me and Dave and the gang do the Kryptonite Academy and Kryptonite Council. Later, guys.